Sorry about the yellow light. Hopefully Brad gets our lights up by like Monday. Hopefully. We shall see. All right, let's get this up. Give me just a minute and I'll get everything set up. How are you? Dun, dun, dun. And there we go. All right, that is all set up. Okay. Hello, friends. Welcome in. If you ever want to get text alerts when we go live, you can go to thisorthatutah.com. I'm going to see if I can send it from here. I left my phone over there. So give me a hot minute and I will see if I can get it up. And we are moving in. Let me go and get the phone so I can send out the alert for you guys. Hang on one second. I'm going to go grab the phone. Okay, and we can do some clothes too. Hang on, I need a bin. Put your stuff in. Hello. Go to bed. I would like to. I'm so sick. I would like to go to bed. Thank you. Thank you. Are you going to buy all the cookbooks so I can go to bed? Are you going to buy all the cookbooks so I can go to bed? Katrina is still trying to understand how we're going to put all of our stuff away. My whole arm is soaking wet. I just set up the fish tank. Now I got to give it, what is it, like 24 hours? And then I can put the fish in it. Something like that. That's how you know she's like a minimalist. Because she's like trying to understand how you put all your stuff away. So my china cabinet, Katrina, is like 50-75% already put together. Like I just took them out of the box. I already put them away. I just put it all back. Yeah, it's just not, no. But we are getting rid of stuff, but not that much. Sorry. But tomorrow will be the first day that I can like physically stay here the whole day. It depends if we go to the other house to go do the garbage cans. Otherwise, I'll be here all day and I can put stuff away in between the live sales and taking Walter to school and picking him up. And then when Brad gets here, we're going to unload the other truck. So I have like all day to put stuff away and do the live sales. And since we're going to go and organize the stuff and bring it differently, the shop, I have a whole bunch of pallets in the garage. And he's going Friday to pick them up. So that gives me till Friday, one day, to like clear this up with you guys and hang some of the clothes. So it just means I have to hustle. It's to get it done. It's hard because I'm sick. That's where like the problem is that like I don't feel well. Otherwise, I would move faster and I would get it done faster. I have to buy the closet because we're turning a room into a closet. So our clothes won't all get put away right away. So that'll take a little time. But I just gotta like hustle and move it. The kids' playroom is a disaster because they brought all their stuff in. And instead of like putting it all on one wall for me, it's like everywhere. So I think the solution is that, between tomorrow and Saturday, I get this all cleaned up and put away. And then I can start in their place and start bringing the rest in here. I have postcards and stuff, but they're not here yet. I got to bring them from the other shop. Sorry. I'm doing books, though. That's paper. I don't have Pokemon tonight. We do get Pokemon, but I don't have it tonight for you. All right, let's get this up. But if you want some plants for your fish tank, I have some extra. I can hook you up with some plants for your fish tank. Want that? Okay, text alert went out, and we can start doing books. So, I mean, I can FaceTime you and show you some of the stuff put away, Katrina. That would help you feel better. I won't do it tomorrow, though, because the kitchen is all over the place. It's in boxes all over the floor and on the counter. But it'll get there. It's really just about like being physically here and taking the time to put it away. You know what I mean? Like it's just that I have to take the time to put it away, and I haven't been here. I've been running back and forth between the houses. And I can't put it away. So it's all over the garage. It's all over the place in piles. So I'm gonna spend the next 3 days putting it away. Actually, we're gonna spend through Monday putting it away, just him and I. And we have to empty those 2 trucks. So while we're emptying them, we have to put everything away. And that means we have to put together the 10-year-old's bedroom. And he has to paint the teenager's bedroom. He's old enough. He can put his own room together. All right. Let's see. But he's not helping. So he's pressuring us. Let me move closer to the books. He's like pressuring us to do it for him instead of him helping and painting. I asked him to mow the lawn. He said he will after his dad does the initial. And we have to get the garage done because we need to get the freezers put in the garage. And we need to pull the garage out to find the plugs. So we'll have to put everything away. It's a lot. All right, let's start with the books. Give me 1 second. Okay, so new cookbooks are always between 5 and 10. And I was doing moving cell cookbooks a little lower. Hang on. I picked up new cookbooks for you guys. There we go. All right. Hi, Anne. How are you? Okay. All right. This one is More Latin Flavor. This is Pampered Chef. More Latin Flavor. There we go. More Latin Flavor. Pampered Chef. That's a nice one. Nobody likes Latin flavor. Is everybody having a happy, awesome day? Anybody do anything exciting today? This one is called Wheat Cookin' Made Easy. Welcome to my home. Man shall not live by bread alone. It kind of looks like a church cookbook. Has a lady on it. Oh, it's signed by the author. It's signed by Pam herself. So Pam signed it. Look at that. There's Pam. And Pam signed it, Lady Hutch. Well, that's exciting. You can have this cookbook with Pam's signature in it. Katrina, that would make you like rich. This is signed by Pam herself. Oh, it's a good one. Let's see what Pam makes. Let's see. Let's get a good taste here. Mediterranean Faugas's bread. Louisiana style Cajun wheat bread. Homemade whole wheat noodles from Pam. Family size pizza crust. Well, you're such a good person. Dessert corner whole wheat cream puffs. And Pam signed the book. Well, this is so exciting. Does anyone want this delicious church-looking cookbook that Pam signed? Apparently, Pam has no fans here on Whatnot. Pam, you suck. This one is Soups and Stews, and it comes with a fancy sticker from Better Homes and Gardens. Soups and Stews. This is an old one. And it's got a sticker and everything. Makes it very legit. It's a very legit book because it's got a sticker. If you want an assortment of caramels, please let me know. I'll be happy to hop, skip, and jump and make them for you. Next is Fix It and Forget It, the big cookbook. This has 1,400 best slow cooker recipes. Well, where the hell is NG? NG! NG! This is the whammy jammy of the slow cooker recipes. Look at this little whammy jammy. It's got 1,400 of them. Don't you worry. If you don't buy it now, I'm going to show it again in about 10 minutes. Fix It and Forget It. 5 ingredient favorites, comforting slow cooker recipes. Hello. You can comfort yourself, hold on to yourself, and find your joy with this book. My arm is so cold from doing that damn fish tank. Fix It and Forget It. 5 ingredient favorites. So that means every slow cooker recipe in this book has 5 ingredients. That's it. Halloween hash. 5 ingredients. Wait a minute. I think it's 6. It's 6. They lied. Ground beef, onions, corn, kidney beans, tomatoes, and optional cheese. Oh, because the cheese is optional. It doesn't count. Everything else is 5. Oh, wait. This one has water as the 6th ingredient. A little sneaky beaky in there. Okay, 5 to 6 ingredient. Fix it and forget it. Comforting slow cooker. They're cheaters. Cheaters. Oh, damn it, Brad! Look what you did, Brad. Let's call Brad. Let's call and make fun of Brad. Brad stacked the book so high. You stacked the book so high they fell over. I don't have a shirt on. Vegetarian. Brad has no shirt. He has sexy man boobs showing. Vegetarian for all. Woo! And a belly. Vegetarian for all seasons. And a middle finger. Vegetarian. Christy, you still. Hi, gorgeous boy. Are you also shirtless? Let me see. Let me check your man boobs out. Well, check you out. No, they can't see you, Walter. Did you pick out your first day outfit? Did you get a good one?
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot? You think so?
I'm gonna get a water bottle.
It's in the fridge. Your Gatorade is in the fridge.
I need a bigger one.
Nope, that's big enough, no. Walter. They're bringing for you.
They're bringing water for you.
Okay? Don't be that kid.
No.
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 Creative Cooking Collection.
No.
He needs to clean his book bag out, Brad. Creative Cooking Collection. There goes Creative Cooking Collection. Walter is trying to bring this giant thermos thing with him to this walking trip. No, it's your first day of school. Don't be the weirdo. Don't be him. Trattoria Cooking from Bimba. 200 authentic recipes from Italy's family-style restaurants. Bam! A wham bam and a thank you, ma'am. Check that out. Trattoria. My first wedding was in a trattoria. I felt very fancy. Very fancy. He's an idiot. He was a loser. He was an alcoholic. He was a loser. And I was the idiot who married him. Cooking Light Annual Recipes, 1997. Look at that, baby. Oh yes. Yes, Joan. Okay. There goes this one. Cooking Light. Look how many recipes they fit on one page. That's kind of impressive. That's a lot. That's a lot of recipes on one page. Takes me longer to cook at something. Okay, this is an oldie. Sunset Mexican Cookbook, classic and contemporary recipes. There goes this one. Woohoo! Yum yum. Get in my chum chum. Yummy yum. Tum tum tum. Boy, you guys are not chatty at all today. This is my second live today. You guys are not very chatty. You guys are getting a rating of an F minus right now. We're currently at an F minus. Made simple. Favorite brand name recipes. This one is with chicken. Chicken recipes. Chicken dishing. Chicken. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn likes cookbooks. You guys aren't even talking. Evelyn. Do I even know how to spell that? That's her. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. She did, but then she bought more that night. Christy, time for you to get a cookbook. You need a cookbook. Oh, are you on your way to the kitchen now? What are you going to make for us? 5-ingredient, 15-minute cooking light cookbook. Christy does not cook. Well, how do you eat, Christy? You got to eat somehow. Somebody's cooking for you. Somebody's cooking for Christy. Your hubby. So you should buy him a cookbook. You should give him the love of the book. The love of the book for the husband. Gooseberry, book number 7. No. Christy snubs her husband. Poor guy. No. She's like, I don't even want to spend time with you. Go cook. Get in the damn kitchen and make me some food. Chop suey. You make nothing? He makes you all your meals all day long like you're a princess? Do you even know where anything is in the kitchen? Taste of Home, quick cooking annual recipes. What do you do when you're hungry? You just ring a bell? But that doesn't mean that he's available at your beck and call 24 hours a day. Doesn't he have things to do? Does he have a hobby? What did we do before he was retired? Hi, Heidi. I heat it. Oh, that's all you do. You just heat the food. Diabetic Cookbook 2006. Well, doesn't this look delicious, Heidi? 2006 book of eating. Don't worry, the food is not that old. It's not almost 20 years old food. Crazy to think that that was almost 20 years ago. That's insane. That means those people can buy alcohol now. 365 great barbecue and grilling recipes. Well, that's amazing. This is amazing. Everybody needs a good barbecue recipe. Everybody. Boy, you guys are real chatty. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I started a poll. I started a poll. I decided that's a good one. No. We're gonna empty it tomorrow. It's not tomorrow yet here. We're gonna empty it tomorrow. The one that's half empty, and then we're gonna empty the other one the next day. We're just sucking this up and paying it. And I'm gonna spend the day trying to start get the house more organized and clean out some of the garage in case we need to put anything there. And I'm gonna clean up the storage room so we can put stuff away in there. And then we're just gonna keep doing that same thing all the way through Monday. Just organize and have these trucks gone. Organize, and have the trucks gone. Because then we have to prepare to go get the shop and the storage stuff. So it's not so bad because almost everything that we personally own will be here, except we have to go get our closet and our bathroom. But that's okay because we didn't get the actual insert pieces to build the closet yet. So we have a lot of clothes here already, but we'll go get those too. We need to use the car to go get those. So we can go get those on Monday if we need to. All right, this is, oh, this one's really old. This is the new casserole book, and it comes with photos. Are you ready for it? Wait. I just saw a lady. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to find her. Here? No? Is he supposed to? Oh, he was going to come and turn on. Oh, no. They told us we can have until the end of the month. Technically, we paid for it. They're using our deposit, but we're going to still see if we can get that back. But they gave us till the end of the month. So we're going to use that. We're going to get this cleaned up. And then we're going to go over and pick up. Look at them. Look at them. We're going to go pick up the stuff from upstairs with our car. And clean the upstairs. Probably do it on Monday or Tuesday. And then we'll go back and get the driblets that are on the main floor and clean that up. So that we can go over next weekend when Brad is off and do the downstairs. I actually told him what I think we should do is before we even go get the truck, we should just bring the upstairs up. Just bring it up, but then that's a two-stepper, and he doesn't want to do it in 2 steps. It's like driblets, like we need to go get the coffee machine, but it's like, you know, a few kitchen things, stuff in the refrigerator, the chair that I've been sitting on, some Legos, just driblets. But on the 3rd floor, we have to go get our washing machine this weekend with our car. We gotta go get our washing machine stuff. And we have to go get our closet, our clothes and jewelry and our bathroom stuff. So, but downstairs it's just driblets. It's kind of like when you left your plants, but I took my plants, but it's not the plants. The plants are here. It's the main thing is the 1st floor, the apartment that we work in, 1,000 square feet. So, but I really want us to get this cleaned up as much as we can before we bring that. I need to reorganize this down here. I need to go get the pallet boxes just so I can put the stuff in it. And we need to clear the garage out. So that's what we need to use Sunday and Monday for, is to put everything away from these 2 truckloads and clean up upstairs and clean up and put away the stuff that we shoved in the garage. That way when we bring the stuff back, if we need to shove it in the garage, it'll be empty. Okay, Fanfare Best of Bridge Cookbook. I've never seen this one before. 200 new recipes. Hi, Evelyn. Welcome. Evelyn's arrived to see the new cookbooks. Also, I need to get over the flu that Brad gave me. The plague. That would be helpful. It's like, it's really hard to do this, like, with his plague. Evelyn, this is a nice one. You sure you don't want this one? This is a nice one. I've never seen this one before. You sure? Look at it. It's nice. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. I know. Brad gave me the plague. Okay, new casserole book, in case anyone missed it. It comes with photos. There's actual, like, family photos in here. This book has people's pictures in it. I don't know where they went. I don't really know where the ladies went, but there's pictures of ladies in here. There they are. Look at the ladies. Meals on the go. Evelyn, you didn't come on this afternoon when I was at the other shop. Evelyn gave me no love. It's okay. I have to be on during the day here tomorrow. Meals on the go. Meals on the go. Meals on the go. Okay, you guys have to break the ice. Here. Don't tell Brad that I'm doing this. Here. I'm not supposed to do new cookbooks at 3. Don't tell Brad, but we're breaking ice. Who lost their fingers? Which ones of you lost your damn fingers, and where are your fingers? Where are your fingers? Uh-oh. Hold on, Evelyn. I gotta find a pen. I don't know what I did with the pen. Where are your fingers? Why are your fingers missing? What happened to the pen? I found it. Who went to work? Your fingers? Your fingers went to work? Who's sleeping while they're watching? If you bought stuff yesterday, it has already been shipped. Oh, this afternoon you went to work. I gotcha. I figured it out. It's okay. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow when I go on. Otherwise, it'll be at night. Okay, here's the Ward cookbook for around the world. This is a Utah only kind of thing. So this is families' recipes from all over the world. It's a huge one. It's a very big one. And you can pretty much only get these in Utah. It's a really cool thing that they do through the church in Utah. And this one is around the world. Right? Yeah, world. Okay, here's the world Christmas one. These are really hard for me to find usually. So I got lucky today when I went and picked them up. Here goes the Christmas one. I think there's 3 books in this collection. There's the mom one, the world one, and the Christmas one. I think it's just 3. Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn, you don't want the world one? Okay, there goes that one. Evelyn went to work this afternoon. Oh, she's like, sure. Okay, Evelyn. There you go, my dear. There goes the other one. Teenager already took a plate to his room. We caught him today. He already took a plate to his room. Walter has stopped crying about leaving his school. Thank you, Evelyn. Teenager says he didn't mean to put the dish in his room, but the way to solve the problem is that I shouldn't have Brad's grandma's dishes in the kitchen. And I should put a huge stack of not grandma's dishes in there again so that he can take them all to his bedroom and it's not a problem. No. I'm going to have a small stack of dishes and I'm going to be able to look at them every day and know that a dish is missing. I'm going to do the same with cups. In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think for the start of it, I'm actually, when I put the shelf up, I think I'm going to label in front of each how many mugs, how many cups, how many bowls, how many big plates, how many small plates, how many forks, knives, spoons, and each are there. And maybe at the end of every day, we can have a family countdown. We can take a walk. Are all of the dishes here? Again, this is like a church book, but it's by Pam. But wait, it gets better. Pam signed it. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Pam signed this book just for you. Or you pretend your name is there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I should label the shelves, like OCD style, how many dishes for each spot. And if one is missing, we will check the teenager's room. Must be signed out. You must sign your dishes out. You must sign your silverware out. I can't believe he actually suggested like I switch what type of dishes there are in the kitchen and have something that he can take to his room. I'm like actually kind of confused on how that occurred in his brain. Like why we think that's a good idea. I don't understand. Soups? Maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. I never was like taking all the dishes to my bedroom when I was a kid. Were you guys taking all the dishes to your bedroom? I was thinking that it was like, yeah, but then those are going to be everywhere. Don't even suggest that. Can you imagine how many will be on the floor and under the bed? Can you imagine? Shh, don't tell Brad. I can't imagine how many will be on the floor and under the bed. I can. Thank you, Evelyn. No. A lot will be on the floor and under the bed. So many will be on the floor and under the bed. Oh, lost my fingers one. Apparently you guys lost a lot of fingers. Yeah, we told him no eating in his room. That's what we told him. And he's not agreeing with us that you can't eat in his room. Listen, Annie, we got it. Stop pushing it, Annie. Poor Annie. Anne's told us now like 14 times. Fix it and forget it. 5 to 6 ingredients. Yeah. What is important to him? I don't know. Currently, it's apparently eating in his bedroom. Apparently, it's eating in his bedroom. Here you go. Dishes. Dishes are important to him. He needs to have a lot of dishes in his bedroom. And he particularly likes copper cups. Like he likes to take like nice things to his room. So he's not looking for paper plates. He's not looking for your paper plates. He wants the real deal. He's got good taste. Okay, this one is a Soups and Stews book. He has some bougie taste. Soups and Stews going for 3. Congrats on your crown, TSW. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, he's got some bougie taste. So, 365 great barbecue and grilling recipes. Then he goes and takes somebody else's TV. We have like a serious problem in this house. We're just trying to get more strict with the new house. We only have 2 floors here. It's not 3 floors. It's not 4,000 square feet. He's gonna have a hard time getting away with stuff here. And we're not gonna have 7 different types of dishes. Like I'll even rotate them if I have to so that I can still have my array. But they won't all be out at the same time. Here comes the diabetic book. Diabetic book is going. So we'll make it harder for him. For sure. When we came home and he had paper plates, regular plates, cups all over the living room. I made him come up and get them, but I missed a few things in the kitchen because there's still so much stuff to put away. I think he thinks because we have so much to put away, Like, we won't notice it, but we're going to notice. I can't not notice. He knew enough to go outside to the refrigerator that's currently plugged in outside till we get it into the garage. He knew to go out there to the freezer to go get food so he can put the dish away. If you can make yourself go outside to get the food, you can put it away. Taste of Home Quick Cooking Annual Recipes. I know, he was smart enough to go get it. Right? He was smart enough to go get the stuff. So, you know, I mean, thank you, Evelyn. He's got to break his habits too. That's the problem. So the start is that we will not make it easy to just have so many dishes and stuff that he can just take them to his room and we're not like looking for them. Gooseberry. I will be on during the day for tomorrow, and I'll probably do an evening sale with more stuff after I clean up the house. But just while I'm trying to get over the flu and stuff, you have to bear with me. I'm doing cookbooks tonight, so if you have a different request, make sure you ask me for it. 15-minute 5 ingredients. Oh, and it's got photos. Photos are a good thing. Photos are helpful because it kind of tells you, like, and it's got big print. This is the whole recipe. So here's your 5 ingredients and your recipe. And then it gives you the photo so you know that it's not messed up. Here, make it cheaper than what they would charge. There you go. Hello, Susan. How are you? So all we can do is keep trying to break his habit. We're also trying to get him to get up and get a job. He still has not gotten a job, and he hasn't gotten his permit. We don't understand. Okay. This is Sargento pizza. I've never seen this one, so it's cute. They make this really easy so that if you're like gonna give it to a kid or something, or a man or somebody who doesn't cook, so Christy, they make it super simple. All right, so this is a super simple cookbook, and usually it has something that is they use like Sargento cheese. Use like the name brand, but you can get whatever you want. Sargento. Families on the go. Let's see what we got here. A Busy Mom's Guide to Make Ahead Meals. I'm not the best one with that. Like, this might actually get me to do it. So let's see how you do it. So this one teaches you how to make ahead meals. I have to look at it to understand it. Hold on. Here it is. Make ahead meals. So it teaches you how to make like freezer meals and all that kind of stuff. 15 pounds of ground beef. Yeah, so a hamburger casserole. And you make it ahead. 20 pounds of flank steak. Holy cannoli. Do you have a big family? This would definitely help you out. Katrina, you could feed the whole neighborhood. The Family Circle Encyclopedia of Cooking. Okay, this thing is huge. Look at this. And they've marked it out for you. They've told you the things they love in the book. Holy cow. Oh, it's got everything. All right, let's see what's next. Betty Crocker. Easy entertaining with Betty. Betty, Betty, Betty. I don't know if we've had this one before. I don't recognize this one. There goes Betty. Next is the best of country cooking. The best of country cooking. And it comes with photos. Running for 3. You got 2 seconds left. Is everybody waking up now? Great tasting stir fries. Oh, this is a nice old one. An oldie but a goodie. Great tasting stir fries. Evelyn's going to make some stir fry. Do you even have takeout where you live, Evelyn? Or do you have to cook everything? She lives in Alaska. It's a little different lifestyle there. All right, we're just going to move down to the pile. Thank you. Oh, dang it. All right, let's see. All right. Fix it and forget it. Do they have takeout, Evelyn, in Alaska? Sort of. I don't like takeout from here. Then the meat takes freezer burnt and old. At like a takeout restaurant? Oh, probably is, right? Do you have McDonald's and all of that where you live? Do you have like a McDonald's, a Wendy's? No. So what's a takeout restaurant where you live? You don't have any fast food. When I lived in Martha's Vineyard, there's no fast food, which is an island also. They don't allow them there. So it's kind of similar to Alaska. They don't allow fast food restaurants. So I guess for you a takeout would be like going to a regular restaurant and taking it home, right? Or is that just like, do you go to a restaurant and sit down to eat? Do you have all that? I know some places don't. Okay, this is Mrs. Fields' cookie book. Mrs. Fields cookie. Hawaiian grill, about $30 for a small plate. It's tiny with maybe 4 tables. Oh. Yeah, no, I would just cook at home. Yeah. Just go to Evelyn's kitchen. Yeah. No, not a lot of choices. And what about if you went to one of the bigger cities? Then what? I'll run this one more time. Mrs. Fields. Oh, this is a nice one. This is a spiral. And this one is from Nestle. Nestle. Can you guys imagine that if you want to go out to eat and not make it yourself, you have one choice and it's $30 for a plate of food. And there's only 4 tables. Thank you, Evelyn. That's like true small town. I mean, there's other places like that, but usually if you're like on a mainland, you can just drive to a different city and fix the solution. She doesn't have she doesn't really have that option. Chocolate. The chocolate book. What if you went to a big city though? In my mind, I'm trying to think of like your big cities. You have a few extra options, right? Like you have a coffee shop and all that. I'm guessing it's far from you though. I know Alberta who's on here. She lives near a big city. Thank you. When I lived on an island off Massachusetts, you have to fly to Anchorage. Oh, that's right, because you guys have that water in between from Canada, in between a lot of it. So you'd have to fly just to go to eat. So that's not happening. Um, we didn't even get mail like where we at home. I had to drive to the post office. Like they don't deliver mail at all on Martha's Vineyard. You have to go to the post office to get your mail. So everybody has a PO box. It's not an option. You have to pay for it. And if we want our mail, we have to physically go and get it. Once a month cooking. So like we have a business. We usually just share our personal box with our business because everybody has a PO box. And so all the mail is in one place. And you go to the post office. Three times a year you go for groceries. Yeah. My grandparents had a farm in Bear Creek, North Carolina. I was an hour and a half to Pittsboro, Raleigh, to go to get groceries. So it was like a really big deal. We would go like once a month to get groceries, and we would get all dressed up. That's how it is where you're from. So you only go 3 times a year. You just buy enough groceries, you stock up, and that's it. Do you grow anything at home to compensate? Once a month cooking. A proven system for spending less time in the kitchen. Oh, let's just run this for less. Let's make this exciting. Here you go. Make it exciting. And where is that, Annie? What is that in Virginia? Once a month cooking. Chicken cacciatore, stovetop barbecue chicken. I think the idea here is that you pre-make. You can't grow because you don't have enough light and you don't have enough warmth. So it's just not going to happen. Maryland. Can you have chickens or anything in Alaska? Is there any way to have any kind of farming? Besides like going and getting elk and stuff, I assume, and hunting. I know I know people hunt in Alaska, but I guess I never paid attention. Like if people had chickens and dairy cows, I guess you can't. It's just too cold. Hungry Girl, 200, under 200. Let's see, 200 recipes. Oh, every recipe in here is under 200 calories. So if you want your recipe to be more than 200 calories, add butter. That's how I always fix it. Just add more butter. Yeah, I know that parts of Alaska are actually warmer than Utah on most days. So it must be southern Alaska because even if I checked right now, a lot of times certain parts of Alaska are warmer than I am, which I find annoying. Like, isn't it isn't it supposed to be colder there? Oh, you know what? I didn't even know you have minks. Honestly, in my head, I didn't even think people had minks in their backyard. It's like nothing I would have ever thought about. Coyotes, mountain lions, sure. Minks, never have thought about it. There's a new one. I wouldn't even. Can you eat a mink? Can you hunt a mink? wild ones. Is a mink something that people want to eat? 5-ingredient taste of home cookbook. Let's see. Tomato corn chowder, nutty marmalade sandwich, 5-can chili, chuck wagon burgers, mom's slaw. Strawberry asparagus salad, olive lovers. Oh look, I like this. It folds over. I love a good fold over book. No, like overgrown squirrels. Well, I wouldn't eat a squirrel either, but I do know people eat them, and I know that some of these cookbooks I have recipes in them for squirrel. So I'm gonna go with gross. I'm gonna say that mink is probably not tasty. Like does not sound appealing. Like I'm just gonna pass. I don't need it. No, I'm good. Christy, is your husband making you minks ever for dinner? The best of Mr. Food. You guys remember Mr. Food? He's an oldie. Cooking quickies. Let's find out what a cooking quickie is. Cheesy chicken penne. Moroccan chicken. Oh, these are quick. Look, they're quick. Quick and simple. I like simple. Not Martha Stewart fancy. Oh yeah, this is stuff you would have in your kitchen. Olive oil, chicken, salsa, raisins, green olives, sugar, and cinnamon. I think honestly, I always end up with raisins. Like if you use them for something and then like you're like, what the hell am I going to use the rest of the damn raisins for? Well, we won't serve them to you. None for you, Christy. Sunset cookies. This is an oldie. Anchorage. But then you'd have to fly, which isn't cheap. And then you have to fly home and carry all that and carry your shiz with you, which isn't cheap. It's the same thing when I lived on the island. I had to buy just like what was there. And then if we wanted to get stuff in bulk, we'd have to pay to go on the ferry and go on to the mainland to go to the big stores and stock up. And then we'd have to pay to go back on the ferry to bring it back. So it's this huge. It's such a huge to-do. I would live in Massachusetts again, but Brad, I don't think he would ever live there. But I would not live on an island. I would just live on the regular mainland. Because it's a hard life. And it limits like what you can do. And it limits your cost of living. Here goes the Jell-O. This one is More Joys of Jell-O. I left right after 9/11 in October because the stock market crashed and so tourism crashed. And I owned a sports card and non-sports card collectible store and it tanked. It's already hard because it's a seasonal island and my lease was up and I couldn't find something reasonable that would also take dogs, even though most of the island is all about dogs. And I had 2 dogs and so my lease was up. I couldn't find somewhere to go with my awful alcoholic ex, and my mom had a house that was sitting empty in the middle of Florida, so I went and fixed it up. And I lived there for a couple decades. I know it's crazy because we move around so much, but I actually lived there for a couple of decades. Okay. It was when I met Brad that we became the Traveling Roadshow. Eating out and everything in the stores is about 35% more than what it costs in the lower 48. Yeah, because you have to bring it in. Everything was more for us. In fact, our prices would go up in the summer because of tourism. So, but our eggs, our milk, everything was always really expensive, just like Alaska and Hawaii. So if you look at Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and parts of Maine, it's just as expensive as Alaska and Hawaii. It's because of the way that it's brought in. Okay, this is quick dinners with Betty Crocker in 30 minutes or less. But this is my favorite part. This book belonged to Karen Rosendahl, and she wants you to return it to her. Okay, but Karen doesn't own the book anymore. But Karen wants you to return it. I actually have something to remove stickers, and I can try to get it off for you. I have a thing to peel stickers off because people have so many stickers on these books. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, because you guys have that water in between Canada and parts of Alaska, which Maine also has that. They have part of Maine, and then they have like water in Canada, and then Maine. It's really weird. Brenda, who comes on here, lives somewhere up in Michigan. That's also kind of weird and out in the middle and expensive. Here's Betty. We'll do Betty one more time. There's Betty. Oh, here's another gooseberry. Second gooseberry of the night. This one is the Christmas cookbook. I think there's another gooseberry too. Christmas cookbook. Here is William Sonoma pasta. This is called the library book because it's a whole series of like 30 books. We've had a bunch of them before. It has a beautiful, it should, yeah, somewhere have a tie. It's in there. I don't know where the tie is, but it's in here. It should have a ribbon. Somewhere in here should be a ribbon. I think, yeah, I can see it. I don't know where it is, but I think there's a ribbon in it. I can see the end of it. Somewhere there should be a ribbon wrapped up. It's gonna drive me nuts that the ribbon is not available for me to grab. Anyways, I think it has a ribbon. There goes William Sonoma if you want it. I think this is William Sonoma too. Nope. James McGuire's cheese book. I've never seen this one either. The cheese book. I like cheese. Cheese. I've never seen this one before. There's the cheese book. All right, so Evelyn, what is the hardest thing about living in the middle of Alaska? Like, what's the roughest thing for you? For all of us who are always like, oh, I want to go to Alaska and see the Northern Lights. Like, it's on our list. It's on our bucket list, and you think we're crazy. The darkness. It's hard, huh? So then why do you stay? Is it just for family? Betty Crocker, more slow cooker recipes. I don't know if we've ever had this one. I might not have ever had this one. I've had a different one, but I don't know about this one. You're a missionary nurse. So how long do you have to stay there? Is this like long term or is it permanent? Because usually missionary means you're just temporary. We'll do this one more time if anyone really wants Betty. Oh, look, they marked a page. They marked some pages for you. 5 more years. Most people that I talk to that live in Alaska, they don't stay forever. I know someone that lived in a camper most of the year, and then she would leave for the winter. She ran a campground, and she would leave, and then she would come back, but she doesn't go anymore. I think it like puts a toll on people, and so they do like a term. I could never live in Whitaker, in that town, you guys, that is one building, and everybody lives in one building, and everything is in one building, except for the one extra building, but they go underground to get to it. I couldn't do it. There's a building in China like that, where everything is in one building, and they don't ever have to leave the building. I would feel like I closed an animal. I don't like people enough that I would want to be with the same people like that. So in Whitaker, it's really cold there, and they have you have to go through a tunnel that's a one-way tunnel. So you have to wait for the light to turn, and you go in, and in the town, everything, the post office, the school, the hospital, everything is in one building, except for a couple of extra things and overflow because they ran out of room is in a second building, but they go under a tunnel to get to the other building. So I think you almost would feel like an outcast in that other building, right? And they pretty much hardly ever leave because everything is inside and everything is brought to them. The grocery store, everything is in the building. Now there's a building in China that's very similar that they built where nobody ever has to leave and everything is in the one building. So he did go back. Some people love it. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I want to see the Northern Lights really bad. I know a lot of people saw them this year in America, but I didn't get to see them, which is really annoying. So don't even share that you saw them because I don't want to know. I just hate you. And not really, but kind of. And but it's a darkness. It's a coldness. Kind of like I wouldn't want to live in Alaska and in Antarctica. I wouldn't want to do one of those things that people are doing in Antarctica. They live in like submarine vessels. I couldn't do it. All right, companies coming, potluck dishes, and they only have light like once a year or something in Antarctica. Basically, they're talking to the penguins. Couldn't do it. I mean, people always talk about Siberia, but there's other options in Siberia where it can be just as bad, like Alaska. I'm not that old and snow person. Cold. Oh, it's too cold. I'm telling you, it's colder in Utah often when I check the weather report than it is in parts of Alaska. I think North Dakota is colder most of the time than it is in Alaska now. Okay, cooking hacks. Tips and tricks to make cooking faster, easier, and more fun. North Dakota looks really brutal. I'm sorry, but it looks really, really brutal. There is nothing there. Please try to prove me wrong because I don't think there's anything in North Dakota. I have some girl that I follow on Instagram. She lives in a trailer in an RV. It's not even a trailer. It's an RV. It's an actual RV. It's not like a station to the ground mobile home like my dad has. It is on wheels and lives in North Dakota. And she's like complaining, like, the place is rocking and it's windy. And I'm like, why are you living in that, you fool? Thank you, LB. I mean, like, seriously. Like, why would you choose to live in that? What's wrong with you? You can't complain that the thing is moving from the wind. You're living in an RV in the middle of North Dakota. Why? And then she's like, I can't believe the cold is coming in and the ice. I have to fix it. You're in North Dakota. Yeah, the ice is getting into your camper. It's winter in North Dakota. quick and easy dump cakes and more. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a smart idea. That's like being in your trailer in the middle of hurricanes. It's probably going to blow away. Dump cakes and more. We haven't had these in a while. The Dump Cake Queen books. These are hard to get. I used to get them, and then we've had a shortage of them. Nobody gives up their Dump Cake books lately. Oh, here comes Gooseberry. Meals in a minute. Ching-a-ching, ching-ching. All right, Evelyn, what's the next terrible thing about Alaska? In North Dakota, they actually have engine heaters on their cars at night because they won't start. See? Why? Why do you want to be there? Why? Why would you want to live in that? Please, tell me why. Because I can't think of a single reason that would make me want to be there. Now, at least Evelyn has a restaurant. I don't think they have anything in North Dakota. That where that lady is with her camper, it looks desolate. It's just her and a bunch of other campers. I'm not even understanding like what the hell they're doing there. I should pay better attention to her Instagram. Lazy day cooking, slow cooker meals. And he's like, no, I would not do that. Not me. Thank you, unicorn glitters. Not going to be happening for me. Unicorn glitters. Thank you for your first purchase. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Annie's like, nope, not happening over here. All right, let's move closer, and then we'll come back down the row. As I have another one over there when we finish these. Oh, another dump cake. Here's dump cakes. Okay, dump cakes. To combat the flu, I decided we were going to do a sitting show tonight after this afternoon. I don't like coats and not real fond of shoes. Oh, I'm so excited that this house, because this is an old house. This one's old, which is why I think I feel at home because of Florida. It has a coat closet. Oh, I do. I'll redo all the ones that you missed out on as soon as I'm done. I have 2 more stacks to do right here, 1 more stack over there, and then we'll go back. I'll scooch the chair backwards like I'm broken and do them before I go tonight. Okay, here goes the dump cakes. Yeah. I'll do them again. And then I'll have new cookbooks by Friday. I have to go pick up the next estate. One of the things that I carry a lot of is cookbooks. It's like one thing that I made a staple. Unicorn. The weirder, the older, the better. Thank you. I love cookbooks. I like to smell them. I like to touch them. It's a weird thing. I'm aware. It's fine. It's fine. I move them all over the country. With me. I don't care. Oh, you want Betty Crocker ones? You can. Hold on. I'll scooch back. I'll get you the Betty's. Hold on. You missed some Betty tonight. I definitely find Betty. Let me push him forward. We can do Betty again. No worries. Everyone will be fine. They'll sit through it. Don't worry. I'm going to do it slowly and keep doing the new ones. Everyone will be entertained. Okay. You guys just have to put up with me being sick. It's not my fault. Brad got sick during the moving, and then he gave me his man cold. And because I'm autoimmune compromised from the autoimmune crap, I get the flu. If you have a cold, you'll give me bronchitis or the flu, hands down. If you have the flu, you're giving me pneumonia. It's just the joys that came from the car accidents. Okay, I've gotten used to it. All right, here goes gooseberry. If anybody wants that, okay. I get this a lot. The next time I pick up new cookbooks is I have an estate to go to on Friday. Dump cakes and more. We'll keep going. Oh, there's Betty. Of course, she's under this one. And then we'll get a new one so Evelyn stays happy. Right, Evelyn? All right, Evelyn, what's the best thing about living in Alaska? I've been to every state except Hawaii and Alaska, but I don't remember every state because my mom used to drive us around when I was little, me and her, and the dog. So we started doing that with our kids, but then our camper got killed in a car accident. So we kind of slowed down on it. Williams Sonoma pasta. Three, two, one. Laid back. Yeah. That's kind of how I think about Utah. It's pretty laid back. Creative cooking collection. Maine is really laid back. Vermont is very laid back. Parts of Massachusetts. that's why you like it. Oh, Evelyn's fighting for this one. You got 5 seconds to steal it back from Evelyn. 2, 1. Good grab, ladies. That's part of the town we were in was laid back, but it was kind of bougie. And so we're leaving Mapleton, Utah, which is next to Salem and Spanish Fork and Springville. And it's like Mayberry meets Hallmark. There's still farms and everything, but then there's like the new parts of it. And it's a little too bougie and it's getting very expensive. And it's so far for my husband to drive for work. Okay, this is Fix It and Forget It, the big cookbook. It looks like it's going to weigh a lot. It doesn't really weigh a lot. Hi, Lachelle. Okay, so this one is 1,400 slow cooker recipes, but it's not super heavy. Like sometimes they're really heavy and this one's not. So it's kind of like the Joy of Cooking version of slow cooker. It's kind of how I look at it. I have to put a bookshelf up for cookbooks. Mine is too small, so I'm gonna have my husband put it up towards the ceiling here. We're gonna stay here for a while. I know you guys think we're gonna leave like in a year. We're not. We're gonna travel. That's part of why we did this. We downsized. We left the 4,000 square foot home. This one is like 2,800 to 3,000 square feet. It's a lot smaller. It's not bougie. We're gonna travel. We're gonna take some time to make memories instead of putting money into someone else's house. We rent now. We sold our home so that we don't have to worry in a crappy economy about the owning side of it. And eventually we're probably going to go back to the East Coast. Justin Wilson's homegrown Louisiana cooking. We also want our kids to be happy. The one is graduating soon. The other one, he needs like good sports. And so now we're near all the sports stuff. So that's important for him. You guys sure you don't want this one? It's a good one. It's a good one. Are we sure? Because the one, he's super, super into sports. Pretty much wants to play every sport there is. And now we're near the sports stadiums. We're near the big town. They wanted to move to California, and my husband couldn't get his transfer to California. But they said that this is like the next best thing because we've been so far away from a bigger city for a little while. They're really excited, like with all the businesses and the restaurants and all the options, all the stuff here and the malls. And we have to drive a distance right now where we are. And the Winter Olympics are coming. Yeah, they're going to be literally right at our back door. But where we're leaving from, like we have a train blow through all day and night. We have a farm across the street. You guys don't want these? These are really popular. I'm just going to run it one more time. The person had like a whole collection of them. Anyways, so we're leaving all that. And we're leaving the big bougie house. But I was sitting in the house today with it pretty much empty and echoing. And I realized it doesn't like really feel like home. I picked it because it had like the porch. And it had the look of New England. And so I thought like, and it reminds me of Hallmark movies. But it has so many problems, the house. And it's really expensive to upkeep it because of how it's not like, they didn't fix things. So like the water costs more. And so we're just downgrading. It's the easier life. I needed an easier life. Fix it quick chicken. Nobody wants to make chicken. Okay, here, I'll run it one more time because I know 10 seconds is a while, not a long time, and then I will get the next one. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you. This is Pioneer Woman dinner time. She quit, right? Pioneer lady? She quit? Ray Drummond? I think she quit. Or she was fired. I think it's one or the other. I think her stuff is pretty. It reminds me of her plates and stuff. They remind me of Temptations. I swear if you like look at her stuff at Walmart and you look at Temptations, it's like she must have loved Temptations and gotten her ideas from them. Or she secretly worked for them. I'm convinced. Because her stuff reminds me of them. I'm sure she's doing something else right now. She's not going to be a quitter. But I think her Pioneer Lady stuff, something happened, if I remember correctly. Thank you. I could be wrong. Once in a while in life I'm wrong. Don't tell my husband I said that. Here is Emerald. This one is the restaurant with a past. So I think he's got more than one restaurant. This one is a $30 book. It looks like it was never cracked open. It smells brand new to me. So it could easily be regifted. One more time we'll run it. One more time. Here you go. Anybody love Emerald? I want to start screaming bam. Bam, bam, bam. I always wondered that too, if he was like a big Flintstone fan, and that's why he says bam. Texas Treasury Dutch Oven Cooking. And so it's a half spiral so that you can fold it over. Okay? This one's had a little leaven to it, but it's a nice one. If you have any clay cookery or any cast iron enameled Dutch ovens, this one's a good one. So like if you have a Le Creuset or any kind of cast iron that's coated with coloring on it, this is for you. Treasury of Dutch Oven Cooking. I cook a lot in cast iron enamel. So it's a nice book. I just like that it folds over too. It's handy. Cowboy Stew. Yeehaw. Okay. Next, this one's an oldie. Sunset Light Desserts. Now we've had a lot of Sunset books here, but not this one. 175 fresh ways meal to end, and don't worry, it's not going to have a gross Jello recipe because those gross Jello recipes are actually considered salad. Salad casseroles. And this one is Company's Coming. This is the slow cooker version, and it folds over. It is a series. There was a different one a second ago. This is the slow cooker one. I think this is for. I think it's a Canadian series, if I remember correctly. This is Andrew and Merle's Healthy Happy Holiday Cookbook. They look really, really happy in a kind of creepy way. There goes this one. Don't they? They have like that weird kind of glazed over face from like a 1980s commercial. Like maybe they've had too much Crazy Eddies. Thank you. Enjoy, Evelyn. All right, let me get the rest. Hold on. They're a little far away. I was trying to make this so I didn't have to bend tonight. One pile was too far. Okay, this is Better Homes and Gardens Italian Cookbook. I know what you're talking about now with Better Homes. I will see what I can do for Friday and this weekend. We do get a lot of Better Homes and Gardens. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I had to see it to remember Better Homes and Gardens. So this is the Italian one. And it still has the nice little seal. Run it one more time. Anybody want this one? I don't think I've had the Italian one before. Nobody likes it? What if it's $3? Anybody want it for $3? Don't tell Brad. Brad will never know. Okay, that one's going back. Nobody wants to be Italian today. Oh, we haven't had one of these in a while. This is the Instapot Miracle, 6 ingredients or less. The back probably got a little wet, but the book is still nice. It's just the back cover. Otherwise, looks perfect. They probably like sat it on the counter. That's what I would imagine. And you could use this with any Instapot, any pressure cooker. Even if it was a Drew Barrymore one, it wouldn't matter. Thank you, Evelyn. I haven't had this before. This is Country Living, The Farm Chicks in the Kitchen, special bonus Country Living magazine. It's pretty. I like all the colors. It says it has a stencil. Let me see if it's still in the book. Hold on. Let me see. I don't understand what the stencil is. Oh, it does. It still has the stencil. Okay, hold on. Here. It comes with a stencil. Stencil included. Anybody want it? I don't think it was ever used. I think it's brand new. Don't fall. This is the Rival. Oh, this one has a lot of stickers on it. Crock-Pot cookbook. This one has no problems to it. And there goes another Crock-Pot Instapot cookbook. Here comes the other worldwide book. Oh, here's the other one, Evelyn. Mom's Best. See? It's a 3-book series. It's Mom's Best, Worldwide, and Christmas. So this is the third one. You have the other 2. So if you want the third one, this is the third, and then you would have the whole series. You got the Worldwide and you got the Christmas. This is the Mom's Best. And this is a Utah type book. You won't really find them anywhere else. I mean, I'm sure they float somewhere like Idaho, but not pretty far probably. Thank you. Enjoy. I don't find them super often. I always try to grab them when they're there. This is Williams-Sonoma, the kids cookbook. For some reason, people have a lot of Williams-Sonoma books here in Utah. I don't know why. Don't know. I don't think it's ever been used. $30 book. Here, run it cheaper. Sometimes they don't let me run it cheaper right off the bat, so I gotta wait. There you go. Okay. Up here comes Betty. Betty's Quick Dinners, and again, this is the one that Karen said not to take from her. But Karen gave her book up, so here's Betty. Sorry, Karen. Unicorn. Thank you. Enjoy your book. Let's see what we got here. Williams-Sonoma, Vegetarian for All Seasons. Vegetables for all seasons. Sorry. No, it does say vegetarian. Vegetarian for all seasons. Sunset Mexican. And there's your photos. Cooking Light, annual recipes, $19.97. Every single recipe from a year's worth of Cooking Light magazine. $19.97. Okay. Let's make a new pile. Start it safely right there. Trattoria Cooking. 200 authentic Italian recipes. So if you love Italian cooking, here's an easy, fun way to do it. Let's see what they got in here. Let's see. Baked turkey breast with mushrooms and mozzarella. M&M fun stuff. Fun things to do with M&Ms. Baking. Everything will be baking in here. Desserts, chocolate galore, and more. Baking. Thank you. Enjoy. Favorite brand names. So you don't have to use brand names. You can use whatever you want. But this is a Made Simple chicken. So it's a spiral. And then all of the recipes are going to be quick and easy. And then they're all done up on the side. So you've got all the border, all the little tabs. Here comes the biggest, according to them, Better Homes and Gardens, biggest slow cooker recipe book. Better Homes and Gardens slow cooker. This is a newer Better Homes and Gardens. It's not as old as the other ones, but it's still older, but not as old. Thank you. Enjoy. Taste of Home 2009. They got something in here. What are they giving you in here? Oh, you're getting a little Affirmia in here. Oh, wait, there's more. And a punch card. A $10 purchase punch card. Frequent Buyer Club. Socks galore and more. That comes in handy. That's a handy dandy item right there. Okay, anybody want this one? With the Affirmia inside. Tucked inside. Recipes from favorite country inns and bed and breakfast. Better Homes and Gardens. Let's see. Favorite recipes from country inns and beds and breakfasts is a true representation of the great American inns. Nobody likes those. I used to love to go to bed and breakfast in upstate New York. Okay, this one is Taste of Home's Holiday 509 Festive Recipes. It is a spiral, even though it doesn't look like one. So it's a wraparound to make your life easier. 549 recipes to share with friends and family is what they claim. And it's a folding. Going to Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. Enjoy. Happy cooking. Here comes Mrs. Fields. This is the hardback. If you want to make the cookies from the mall, here's your chance. I think the cookie itself is $5 at the mall. Pretty sure. Hurry Up Hamburger Helper, all-time favorites. Hamburger recipes. All-time favorite hamburgers. Up, this one's marked 2. Help you out, make it easy. Those are their favorites. Okay. This one is Homestead Aromas, Recipes and Stories from a Wyoming Homestead. Let's see what she's got here. Eggs over easy, 12-egg sponge cake. Scallop, carrots, and celery, Harvard beets, turnip souffle, cauliflower with tomato and cheese, Spanish string beans, pumpkin pie, buttermilk pie, and more. And here you go. And again, this is a Wyoming book. It's pretty. Reminds me of a Little House on the Prairie. Kind of gives that vibe. Just for Kids collection. I think this is the Pillsbury Company. Publications International. Nope, that's why I thought so. I almost feel like they're owned by them, though. This is... Okay, time to move forward. We're going to the next pile soon, and then we'll go backwards again to whatever's over here. Keeping Good Company, a season-by-season collection of recipes and entertaining home ideas. Hello, friend. How are you? This is really cute. Has that kind of country inn kind of vibe. It's cute. Reminds me of Susan Branch books. Hot spice cider. Like if you are one of those people that repurposes pages and books, this would be a great one to cut. You're moving your 19-year-old back in. Oh my goodness. Are you going to get a bigger trailer? Because I don't know how you guys could fit one more person in there. I don't know how you do it. Okay, Utah Special. Lionhouse Christmas recipes. This is from the Utah church. So she can get her own. So she's going to live next to you. So this is good family recipes. Oh, you moved her out too. Good for you. How many are left in the house with you? Great Flavors Concentrates Cookbook. I've never seen this one before. Stocked Sauces and Spices. That's what this one is. Stocked Spice. I have to read it to say it. Stocked Sauces and Spices. That one. Famous Chefs Cook with Beer. It is that one. Next, Baking with Hershey's Cocoa. Well, that'll be nice for you to have all the kids close to home, my dear. Here goes this one. Thank you, Evelyn. I told you guys, they always come home now. They all come home. This generation, they just come home. The Gluten-Free Bible. The all-in-one guide to enjoying fabulous food without gluten. If you want to add your gluten back, you most certainly easily could. Oh, Brad gave me his man cold, and so I'm autoimmune compromised. It means I usually get the flu for about 3 days. Okay, here goes this one. I have no idea what you're saying. Niacin, whatever, but I am taking medicine. Thank you. It'll be gone after about 4 days. There goes that one. Thank you. Comes with the moving, right? Crazy moving. That's what happens. Okay, this has never been opened, which is crazy because it came in the plastic for them. This is Quick and Easy Diabetic Desserts, famous brand names. And it's not a new book. It's older. Oh, yeah, no, I have a full-out flu. Like, it's the whole thing. And I keep bending over, so there's no hope for me right now because I keep bending over. Here goes this one. One more time. Brand new. Good grab. I think I can get all the stickers off of it for you, Evelyn. Evelyn. Enjoy. Yeah, just give me like about 3 days, Tara. And with the moving, it's not helping. I should have known better that when Brad said he had a cold. But what am I going to do? He's going to give it to me. Because I get sick so easily. Splenda. This is the Splenda book. Oh, it's kind of old. I think it's first edition. 2004. I'm pretty sure this is first edition. I don't even think they made other editions. There goes Splenda. Going to Evelyn. Thank you. Enjoy. This one is the Lipton recipe book. So if you love all those little soup packets, but you don't know what the heck to do with all of them, but you see all these people always making really cool food with them, this is it. This is the book. I think I can get all their stickers off. I got them all. There's all. Here, I'll run it cheaper for you. Here you go. Going to Evelyn. I ordered a new thing so I could get all their stickers off from the multiple stores and yard sales that all these people have been collecting them from. Cooking Essentials, but it's not here yet. Cooking Essentials, appetizer, entree, desserts from around the world. You can usually use a hair dryer, and sometimes you can use like baby oil to get wrappers off of books. There's tricks to do it so that you don't peel and rip the book. This is a really big one. Cooking Essentials. I don't see a date, but it's pretty nice. Here, we'll run it one more time. But if Tara's Magic Cure would make me better overnight, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I don't think anything makes me better overnight, Tara. I wish it did. I think I'm long past Magical Cure days. Okay, we'll do those when we come back. We're going to slide forward and do the one pile that's in front, and then we'll slide backwards and do the ones that people may have missed. I might have one or two that I actually didn't run in there too. All right, let's see if I can do this. Give me 1 second. Let me change the prices for you guys. Here was. Oh, nope, don't do that. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to run all of these ones a little cheaper for you guys. Here you go. We'll do flash sales on these ones. Here goes the pasta one. Let me try to move this over. Oh, crap. Move the cord. No, don't end the live. All right. Here comes Betty Crocker. This is like a Betty Crocker Bible. Betty Crocker in the big thick one. Kind of like a Joy for Cooking, but a Betty Crocker version. There's a couple like that. Here comes another Betty book. This is an old one. Old Betty. Old Betty. This is Family Dinners in a Hurry. I can get the sticker off for you. Old Dinners in a Hurry. And it's an oldie. Freaking Better Homes and Gardens. Old one. Better Homes and Gardens. 2, 1. I'm going to try to run most of these really cheap for you guys. So you get one pile that's a little bit cheaper. Here goes this one. Oh, it's Weber, the grill company. Here comes another Betty Bible. This one is the Cooking Basics one. Betty Bible. Here comes Taste of Home. Welcome in. If you've never been here before, I'll be live during the day. My name is Anna. We are moving into this shop. So I have some things that I'm running super deals because we're preparing to have to bring all of our pallets in and all of our inventory. So everything's got to make room. Here goes Taste of Home. Tonight is cookbook night since I wasn't feeling well. And during the day I stood a lot. That one took a turn. Here goes this one. And Southern Living. Evelyn, you don't need this one? Do you want a bundle, Evelyn, with these ones, with the $2 ones? Here goes this one. Food Network. Here goes this one. No worries. Here goes this one. Here comes another Betty Bible. Mixing desserts. Oh, Evelyn changed her mind. I like when Evelyn's like, I think I'm done. No. Change my mind. Thank you, Evelyn. No. Swipe. I do that on here. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna buy any more makeup and skincare for a while. Swipe. Well, now I did it, so I'm just gonna keep going because I'm already in there with shipping. I'm already in there, so I'll just swipe one more time, 3 more times, just 4 more times. Well, now I'm in deep, so who gives a crap? Oh well, now I'm at 7 times, so it doesn't matter anymore. Now I'm already getting full bundled shipping. I may as well complete the mission. I'm saving money basically, so I gotta finish now. I'm fully indebted now. I just won't come back for a while. 48 hours later, 24 hours later. I didn't need it. Not today. It was a rough day. Not today. I gotta fix these. They're falling over. Spend more, save more. Hold on, we're almost going backwards. I just gotta fix what happened. Okay, here goes this one, and then we're gonna go backwards. We're going backwards in a second. We have some back on the left. Okay, we're going back. Don't fall over, books. They're not gonna fall over. They're not gonna fall over. Okay. Oh. The camera stand fell over. But they're not gonna fall over. All right, hold on. I never sit, so I'm not used to sitting and I'm not used to sliding around in the chair. I don't usually get the joy of sitting. Okay, hang on one second because I can't see you. Let me go back to the tablet. Hold on. Here goes this one. I gotta make sure it's on 10 seconds or 5 seconds. There you go. There you go. He looks very proud. He should be. He made a delicious cookbook. He should be proud. Okay, we've got more Latin flavor from Pampered Chef. I'm sure this is normally a very expensive book because nothing Pampered Chef is ever cheap, but they do make some really nice stuff. Dinner is ready. They left you a note that it's not on eBay. Whoever owned this book, letting you know. Dinner's ready, but it's not on eBay. If you like making desserts, here's the Jell-O book. Going to Evelyn. Does Jell-O even ever go bad? I have to go through my cold room, through my food, and I have to make a concerted decision if things have expired or not. So I have stuff that I canned a while ago that I'm gonna have to let go, and that's really annoying me. But things like Jell-O, I don't think Jell-O really can expire. Do you really think it can? I don't think it can. I don't think it can. I feel like it can't. And those little gravy packets in the little packet, I feel like they can't expire. They have so many chemicals in them. How can they freaking expire? The best of Mr. Food Cooking. And I learned something. Celebrity thing. Does anyone watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? And it has that Cheryl Hines lady on it? Oh, my tea almost spilled. I had no idea that she was married to Robert Kennedy. Is she the one who cracks the really raunchy, dirty jokes with Larry David? Like, I don't picture her. Maybe Robert Kennedy's got a foul mouth. Like, I wasn't picturing that. Anyways, back to the packets. Do you really think those ranch packets and stuff expire? I don't know. And Evelyn lives where everything's frozen, so I don't even think your stuff can expire at all. Because you can just stick it outside and it's frozen. Does it even get warm where you live? The best of Mr. Food Cooking quickies. And you have to buy everything 3 times a year. So basically, do you even believe in expiration dates? You're freezing everything. You're freezing milk, everything, right? I guess this one. Cooking quickies. Taste of Home, 5 ingredients. 5 ingredients. Grab this one. Pretty much got it. Gooseberry. Can you guys imagine living somewhere where you could just put everything outside? Don't have to have a freezer and it stays cold? Or you can like bury it in the ground. It's probably why eating at that restaurant tastes like freezer burn. They probably have had it for a really long time. Okay, hang on. Almost got them all. Almost. Okay. 5 ingredient, 15-minute cookbook. Welcome in, friends. It's cookbook night. Oh, and then I have a few pieces of stuff in the bags next to me that I brought down here with me. I forgot about them. I don't even know what it is. Hold on. Let's find out what it is. Don't even know. There's paper. Okay. Oh, there might even be more than one of these. I bet there is. Handmade in Japan. I bet you there's more than one. I bet in the bag there's more than one of these dishes. I will put my pennies down on it. 1. Yep. 2. Hold on. Made in Japan, number 3. 4. Don't even know where these came from if they were upstairs in my house. I think they were in my garage. 5. Okay, there's 5 of them. 5. I'm going to run all 5 of them for you. come on. Back up. Okay. Okay, here goes all 5 of them made in Japan with the little gold. And they're super pretty. Anybody want them? Let's see what else is here. Oh, what do we have here? It's a pretty jar. Okay, hold on. Do. There's the jar. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it. It's not old. It's cute though, and I think this is chalkboard. I think you could write on there. You might be able to write on there. Can't promise it, but you might. Okay, this is one of those popcorn things. So you put it in the microwave and it makes popcorn. So you put all the kernels inside and you put the butter here and it drips down on it. And you're supposed to be able to just put this in the microwave with regular popcorn kernels and it makes the popcorn. I don't think you have to put oil, but Google it. But I don't think you have to put oil. I think you just put it in the microwave and it just pops popcorn. And that's what I think it does. Pretty sure. Does anyone have one? No. Oh, we have these in our cabinet. I probably bought it to go with them. Here's an Oreo cup. Oreo. Oreo cup going. Okay, this is heavy. Okay, this is 3 Amish plates. These are Nucor plates. Oh, these are old. 1986 from Homespun, Nucor. Oven, microwave, freezer, dishwasher safe. If you collect vintage plates, I think I showed these the other night. So I think I have more for you. Here's 3 for now, but I feel like I showed you more of these. So here's 3. Anybody want 3 vintage plates? And then I think I have more if you want them. These are 1986 if you collect vintage plates. And then I've got a bunch of canning jars. Here's an Atlas mason jar. And then if you want the rest of the canning jars, let me know and I'll show them. Here's an Atlas one. Clean rim, you could reuse it if you don't want to use it for decor. And then I have more. Okay, let's finish the cookbooks. Now we know what was in the bags. Families on the go. Families on the go. Hi, Diane. Once a month cooking. Diane grows everything. I keep thinking of you while I'm moving my plants in. I'm like, my plants are probably going to die now that we moved. They're probably going to hate the new house and where I stick them because we don't have as many windows. They wouldn't die for Diane, though. They would live forever for Diane. And every time I go and I want to water them because I have succulents and Christmas cactuses and aloe. That's all I have because I would kill anything else. I think of Diane. I'm like, yep, I'm probably overwatering it. Looks dry to me. Probably needs water. Diane would be like, leave it dry for like a month. We're moving in. We still need to go back and get the downstairs. We need to get the 1,000 square feet that are downstairs. And we need to get a few things outside and our closet and our bathroom. And then just like a few sprinkles of things. But yeah, we're done otherwise. So we're going to go back next week. We're just going to go back and get our like bathroom, closet, coffee maker, like those things. But we're gonna try to wait to go back to do the shop. So I might just have to go back and do live sales downstairs, but we're gonna wait till next weekend. We're gonna try to get all this put away. We have 2 trucks outside to bring in. We have 2 26-foot U-Hauls that we need to return. They're costing us $40 a day. So yeah, every time I go, you guys, I'm like, the dirt is so dry. The plant is going to die. It looks like it's wilting. I need to water it. And then I'm like, Diane would smack me. But I'm going to water it anyways. But Diane would smack me, but I'm going to water it. I have a minivan full of plants. I am headed back to San Diego. So many plants, Diane. So many plants. You're like the plant queen. Here comes this one. I'm telling you, they look wilted though. So every time a leaf falls off, I just stick it in the dirt. I'm like, yep, it'll grow maybe. Diane would probably give it a little greenhouse and make it a home. Not me. I'm just sticking you in the dirt. And if you want to live, you better root yourself. It's the Florida way. You better just root yourself. Because if you can't root yourself, you ain't living here. Fix it and forget it. That's my feelings, you guys. You just take a jade plant and you pull the leaf off and stick it in dirt and water it. It's what you do in Florida. And if it doesn't grow, it's not meant to live. But I don't have humidity in Utah. So it's a little different. I actually have to water the things. They won't just grow if I leave them there. New casserole book from Better Homes and Gardens. Casserole book. I'll stick anything in the dirt. You're even more savage than I am. I don't know. The older one's room isn't done. We have to paint it. And his paint is sitting on the truck. So I'm not buying paint. I'm waiting to get the paint off the truck. I've got tan paint sitting on the truck. And it says online if I put some blue in it and stir it, it'll turn gray. He wants gray paint. He's got to wait till it comes off the truck. So he better help us unload the damn truck so he can get it. And his stuff is on the truck. So we're going to do it. That's what we're doing through the weekend. We're unloading one truck tomorrow. We're just going to unload the trucks and start putting the stuff away. Because it looks like a tornado came through the house. Yeah, Brad gave me his man cold. And because I'm autoimmune compromised, it means I have like a touch of the flu now. It'll be gone in like 3 days. If you caught this from me, it would be a cold. But because I'm so broken, you can't get me your cold. Because I'm a broken bubble girl. You can't give the bubble girl your cold. It's not acceptable. It's okay. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. We're gonna chill out a little bit, and we're just gonna work on the 2 trucks here, and the house through the weekend, and that'll allow me to get a little bit better. If we're not over killing ourselves. We'll go back to the other house, but we're not going to kill ourselves doing it. We're going to go back and we'll get our bedroom, the closet, and the bathroom. Aw, Diane, that was so nice. What'd you give away? Flower girl? Flower gal, you got a present, and that's going away. They're taking random gifting away. Isn't that sad? So sad. Anyways, I used to sell plants on eBay. When I lived in Florida, my plants grew all on their own outside. I used to sell them. That's why I think it's funny that they let you sell plants on here, because there's so many rules about sending plants to places like Hawaii. 65 miles. So we're just gonna go back and get those random things, but and then I'll go downstairs and do a sale. But I'm not gonna kill myself. We're gonna go back next weekend. I'm gonna move the truck rental, and we'll go back. I got the landlords to give us till the end of the month, so we'll go back and we'll get the downstairs shop, and then we'll get the outside, and then we'll clean it. I think that's we'll just do like one thing a week, and then we'll be done. But I need to start putting this stuff away here. I need to get rid of the 2 trucks that are in the driveway. I'm a little scared about the amount of shit coming off those trucks. Okay, here goes these. So that's why I'm gonna spend the day while the youngest one's in school. I'm gonna try to bribe the other one to come out of his coffin, and go clean the bathrooms. Start trying to make it a home. Clean up my kitchen. And start putting stuff away. Because you really can't take stuff off the truck if you have nowhere to put it. No, we've done that before here. You know, all the Mormons here will happily come and help you, but they put shit everywhere whenever we've moved, and they make my house a disaster. Like, worse than it is, because they stuff shit in the wrong rooms, and then you can never find your stuff. Never find. Oh my! No, you would try to hug me. No. Do you know how many germs I would have? She would give me pneumonia. She'd give me plant pneumonia. I don't know where I would put. Whenever they've come and they've helped. That's why we had so much stuff in the garage when we just moved again, because that I haven't seen in a while. I was so excited to find my pots, my cooking pots. Because they think they're helping, but they stuff your stuff in the wrong rooms and you never find it. It's annoying. So we just have to do it ourselves. Just like I need to clean the shop already because the stuff is everywhere. So I need to clean the shop tomorrow and the next day. I need to go get some pallet boxes to throw stuff in. I need to go hang all the clothes. I need to get Brad out of there and put him in his corner in the front. But we haven't been here for like a whole day. I'm running around back and forth between the houses and unloading trucks. And so I told him from tomorrow, which is today for most of you, from Thursday through Monday, we need to stay here and put everything away. We have to make one trip up to the old house and just go get a couple of things. And then not really worry as much until next weekend. We need to be here for a week, putting everything away and get rid of the damn 2 trucks in the driveway. Yeah, these people that come and help you with the moving, they mean well. They do. But they put your stuff in all. The worst one was in Vegas. We had all of our stuff come. We drove it from Arizona, and we put it all in the garage. We just put all the boxes, and these people came in to help us, and they took it from the garage and they were shoving it into all the bedrooms upstairs. And I'm like, we can't even get inside of our son's room. Why would you put it all in there? We were going to bring up one box at a time and put it away. So this time we're taking the boxes and putting them in the rooms they go in, and I now need to go room by room and put the room together. Knowing that I have to bring the stuff for this shop next weekend gives me a week to organize the shop, which is what I need. So I got to go worry about upstairs right now. The kids' playroom is going to wait a couple of weeks. They're just going to suck it up. No one's coming to visit them. That's what I told them. Your new friends are going to have to wait a couple of weeks. I will get to their playroom in a couple of weeks. It's just, unless they want to go start, I got to get the bedrooms done. I got to get the kitchen done. I got to get the shop ready for 1,000 square feet to come in here. So I'm gonna let you guys have all this stuff in a blowout through the week, and that's that. 200 recipes, hungry girl. Betty Crocker, easy, entertaining. I almost was thinking about, since they gave us the month, having splitting the downstairs up and getting a smaller truck and having Brad take all the storage and bringing it over here and putting the storage away, and getting a smaller truck and bringing the shop over and putting the shop away. Because when you rent a truck, you need to unload it immediately, or else you're doing what we're doing, which is pay $40 a day. I don't know. It's kind of like a catch-22, because if we don't bring it all at once, then you pay more in the end, kind of, because you're renting 2 trucks. It's easier on you. The Family Circle Encyclopedia of Cooking. I really need to get us just out of the freaking other house. Whatever. If I just give myself a week, I'll be okay. I need a week. All right, here goes this one. This is the last one, unless you ask me to rerun anything. And then I'm going to do a couple of items that are next to me. Uh-oh, somebody fell. Okay, this is Betty. And I'll organize it down here during the day. Yeah, moving. I know you guys think I like to move, but I don't. I know we move a lot. Doesn't mean I like it. Tortilla Keeper. Insulated food server for warming or reheating. Used for tortillas, rolls, pancakes, waffles, rice, beans, soup, salad, and more. Also has recipes on the back. Here's this one. Tortilla Keeper. Anybody want the Tortilla Keeper? Anybody want some pots? Each one is a double pot. Oh, God. Stop hitting me in the head, pots. Here you go. I think you've got like 20 pots here, because each one is a double. So I think you have about 20 pots. Anybody want these? I don't even know where they came from. I know nothing. Y'all, I just keep opening boxes. Show them better? Oh, what do you want me to do with them? Put them on my head? It's a 2-pack. A 2-pack of pots. Do you want me to wear them? Like Madonna? Is that what you would like me to do? You would like me to wear the pots? Probably. One on my head. Oh, yes, they have watering spouts. There you go. You're getting about 20 of them. You probably even say self-watering planters. Oh, they're self-watering ones. You just stick the water in the hole down here. That's Diane's favorite kind. Oh, now you want them. Now Bougie Pants wants them. She's like, oh, I just have to water at the bottom. That's my favorite kind. That's my favorite. Pain in the ass, Diana states. I'm not rating her anymore because she's so mean to me when I send people to her. She doesn't even talk. I leave. She doesn't even talk to me. And if she does, she insults me. She says that I say horrible things to everybody, and I don't anymore. I don't. Look, you got a crown. I'm so nice. I'm being so nice to everybody. And she's over there telling people that I'm so mean. So, no, it's you. I do leave because you ignore me at the beginning. I have things to do, ma'am. You're mean to me. Piecing you out. I'm like, bye, Diane. See you later. Insulting me. Ooh, lavender body wash. Anybody dirty? Check yourselves. I can't smell right now. Anybody smell bad? Thank you, Diane, for your purchase. And I tried to buy plants one day from her, you guys, and she wouldn't run it. She was sitting there saying, nobody wants this plant. And I'm like, run the plant again. And she goes, run the what? I was like, forget it. Forget it. I tried to buy a plant, Diane. I tried. All right, here's some body wash. Lavender body wash. Anybody want some lavender body wash? See if you check if you smell, because this is delicious. No, my succulents do well. I lived in Florida for 20-something years. I had wild succulents. I do great with succulents. I just keep moving them. I told you, a leaf falls off, I just stick it in the dirt. We're done. My Christmas cactuses from Costco keep growing. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I keep thinking they need water, and they probably don't. The aloe needs a bigger pot. It's hanging over. It's drooped over. I need to get it a really tall pot. I will go get it a really tall pot. I put it outside now. It's warm outside. It's not like that warm, you guys, but where's my phone? Let's see what the temperature is. It's currently 54 degrees. It's probably going to die. It'll be 75 tomorrow. It'll be okay. You never water yours. You're a horrible person. That's not very nice. Yours is probably very thirsty. It's probably sitting there complaining and pissy and dying. It's probably dying, Diane. Your plant is probably like, what am I doing? I just keep waiting for it to be warmer out so I can take all the plants and just put them outside while I'm moving in. I'm like, well, it's Utah. You only get like 2-3 months here that you get to be outside. It needs to hurry up and be okay for you to be outside, friends, so that you can have an outside experience, because pretty soon you won't be allowed to be outside. It'll be too cold. It'll be too cold for you. And it keeps getting cold, so I don't put them outside. Oh, what was that? The books are moving. Yeah, but this is Utah. It was snowing 2 weeks ago. It was snowing 2 weeks ago. So I can, okay, please don't fall. I'm going to move my chair over in case they fall. I'm going to run a couple of cookbooks again because they're falling over. Hold on 1 second. Books. I'm going to lower the price on these because it's tipping. And I'm going to get you guys more books, so who cares? Don't tell Brad. Where's the price? Where's the price here? Hello? Here it is. Save. Oh, what happened to my pen? I don't have any. Oh, I think there's haunted dolls at the other house. That's very sad with your friend that died. I will never forget that doll she sent me with her hair on it, though. Your friend was a character. Okay, hold on. I have to wipe my nose. Dinner is ready. Not on eBay. Not on eBay. I still think that's funny. Not on eBay. And this is why you should never use your home address on your return packages, because then her hair would have came to my home directly. Lessons to everyone. Use a different address. Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef. These books are falling over, so you get a deal. Somebody take one of them, because I have to get off and go take some more cold medicine and get ready to take my youngest son on his first day at his new school. I actually have to walk him into the school, so I have to put on real clothes like a big girl and brush my hair and pretend like I'm a mom that gets up and gets dressed and gets ready before 8 o'clock in the morning. Not that I'm going to come back home, lay down in bed and watch Hallmark. Because I am. I actually have to put on shoes. I can't take him to school in my slippers. In my slipper shoes. I mean, these are like Walmart slipper shoes. But I can't take him to school in those, because I have to walk him in to meet the teacher for the first day. After the first day, I can do it, Diane. But I have to go into the school to meet the teacher for the first time. They were nice enough to invite me to go on the walk on the field trip tomorrow. It's 1.7 miles. I wrote back and said, I'm in occupational therapy. They answered, I'm so sorry, I can't do that. Here comes this one. I mean, I could just put on the same outfit, though. They'll have no idea. You guys, I smell delicious. I'll put this outfit on. I'll put on one of those headband wraps that I have. They will have no idea. Don't worry. I'll have new clothes on by the time I come back to see you guys. New clothes when I come back. But they could be watching. They could be watching you. Maybe that's why the landlord is giving me the extra the month. Maybe it's not about the letter and the fact that we're right. Maybe he's been listening and he's seen the pictures and heard about what they haven't done for that house that we have to leave, and they've heard how sick I've gotten living there, and they're like, well, this poor girl. You know, they're like, wow, crazy girl. Yeah, they're all watching. Diane believes like the whole world is watching. We have to round the numbers out. Somebody needs to get one more thing. You guys have to get one more thing. Anybody want a bag of caramels? Mixed bag of caramels. We're almost out of caramels, and then I'm not ordering them for a little while. Oh, yeah, you can voice to text anywhere. Anywhere that writes, you can voice to text. So you better be careful what you say because it might come out really bad. Betty Crocker, you are not new. Oh, such a liar. Ma'am, it's not nice to lie to people. Didn't your mama tell you not to lie? Liars get cut. Mm-hmm. Ask Billy Bob. Liars. Liars get cut. Liars get stitches. Like snitches. Anyone want this one? Yes. Anyone want this one? Betty Crocker. Oh, good. Now it won't fall. Okay, problem fixed. Problem has been fixed. It won't fall. Okay, anybody else want anything tonight? Oh, she lives right near me. We live right near each other. Me and Brooke live right near each other. She also won't hug you. Nor does she want to meet you in person. Neither one of us. Maybe it's a Utah thing. That's right. You bought a bunch of crap you don't need. This. You need this, Diane. You need this English tin. Put your tea in. It'll be really nice. Somebody needs it because I need one more thing to go. So I can have round numbers. Anyone want this beautiful, beautiful tin? Diane's like, no, I'm good. You're not good, Diane. You're not good. Not good. A beautiful, beautiful tin. Oh, why are these cookbooks over here? Okay, this is the Utah Worldwide Christmas Cookbook. Again, you can only get these books. You need round numbers of number of items you've sold. It needs to be round and even. No odd. You need round and even numbers of your dollars that you've sold. No odd. Diane, you need to have niceness. I don't know. That's my rule. I've been doing this for 9 years. Shh. That's my rule. That would be like ending on 666 and 777. I can't do that either. That's terrible. Can't do those things. Okay, here goes this one. You need to have goals. Also, I believe that your fees go lower when you hit certain dollar amounts with whatnot. Like certain points with your... It's the truth. Like, if you sold... Let's say you sold $1,000 worth of item, $1,000 in sales, you would only walk away with like 700 to 800 and something. But if you left with 1,200, they take less fees for some reason, and you would leave with 1,000 and something. I don't know why it works like that. So if you sold 700, you would actually get 500 and something. The higher you go, the more the fees average out better. It's the truth. So it's better to tell yourself to end on even numbers than odd numbers, because even numbers, rounded numbers, are higher, and generally it just keeps your mentality better, but your fees are lower. It's just weirdness of whatnot. I don't know why it is like that though. I try to tell everybody that, like, it's better to be you got to get over the hump. I guess that's the word for it, like over the hump. So if you were at 150, you really want to be at 200. If you were at 20, you really want to be at like 30. You want to be over the hump. You want to be at an even number, not an odd number. Less fees. I don't know. It does seem to work out though, if you pay attention to it. 5. You've decided the number 555 is a happy number. Okay. So everything for you has to end in 5s. It's got to be 5 or 55 or 555. Everything's going to be in 5s. 555s. Diane will not get off if it's not all 5s across the board. Boy. Or 2s. Okay. You're going to be on for hours. Diane's going to be like on a 2-day marathon, still waiting for it to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's going to be like 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. It's never, and she's going to sit there trying her hardest. You'll watch Diane for hours, you guys. Gooseberry, you'll be like, Diane, are you going to get off yet? No, I can't. The numbers are still not correct. And I'm going to come on the live, Diane, and I'm going to tell you that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I did 9 hours once on here. It was awful. Like like at 6 hours, your feet burn, you guys. Your legs and your feet. And I don't usually ever sit. It's very rare I sit. But your jaw and your neck and your throat, because you talk nonstop, it just burns. And you're just numb. At like the 5-hour mark, you become like totally numb. By 6, you're just like, you're like not, it's an outer body experience. By 7 and 8, you are literally, your eyes are on fire and they burn. By 9, I wanted to die internally. It's awful. And I don't leave to go to the bathroom by habit of teaching. I just think it's rude and weird and gross. So I don't ever go to the bathroom. I used to like text Brad and I was like, can you let me go to the bathroom? Can you let me get a snack? But he's not here anymore really for that. I'd have to do it when he's like shipping. But yeah, it's bad. Better Homes and Gardens, biggest book of slow cooker recipes. I don't know. If you've never sold live, that's like the worst. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. I've seen people who do like 24-hour ones, and there's someone who did 2 days on here. I don't know why you want to. Like, take a break, get off, and then come back. You know, I've done it for so long. It's just, you get in a zone and you're having fun, but it's your job. Truthfully, if you went to any other job, you would be there for 8 hours. So I don't really think about it. Facebook used to kick us off after a couple of hours, and then they extended it, but they still have usually a cutoff. So, like, I don't know. The talking makes it hard for sure. The nonstop talking straight, and I've been silent before to show everybody like why it's so creepy. Like, you cannot just be silent. It's weird. It's weird. You don't want to be silent because it's a live sale, and then it's boring. Nobody wants to hear silence. If somebody wanted to hear silence, And they could sit in their house. All right, let me see what I have in this bag, and then I'll head out and go take my cold medicine and get ready to take Walter to his first day of his new school. Then I will do some home organization crap, and then I will do a daytime live. Yay, daytime live. Okay, this is a cute little bag. Brand new. Has a strap if you want it. If you like rainbows and unicorns, Diane's friend used to love rainbows. If I remember correctly, she did. She loved this. So it's but the sequin stuff won't come off. Like nothing comes off. It's all built in. Just ignore me. I don't usually yawn. I'm sick. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. If you're sick, you're allowed to do whatever you want. That's the rule. It's the rule, you guys. If you get sick, you can just do whatever you want. Okay, so here's this one. Anybody want this cutie? Sorry, I mean you call it a cutie. I know it's kind of creepy. It's creepy. It is. It's creepy. Okay, I'm going to head out, and I will be back during the day, and then I'll be back during the evening. Okie dokies pokies. And we're going to do some organizational today. Maybe I'll go live while I'm organizing, while I'm doing the clothing and stuff. And I'm going to get Brad into his corner, because Brad is unloading a truck today. I'm trying to remember like what's on the truck. I know it has stuff from the garage, which means that there has to be more crap coming down here. Oh, more crap. Okay, I will see you in a few hours. I'm sending you to France. Au revoir. Have a good trip in France. Darren's a lot of fun. Enjoy. Tell him bonjour.